Somehow, she has worked out what to do with it.
Recently, an orangutan was spotted using medicine. Amazing, right? But let's start at the beginning. We'll get back to him. Evolution is amazing. The grand theory that explains how a single-celled soup morphed into musicians, athletes, and scientists who've created symphonies, crushed sporting records, and even got us to the moon. It's what empowered modern medicine and sent us to the top of the food chain as the smartest, not strongest, living thing around. One of the key ingredients in this evolutionary stew is the fact that humans have opposable thumbs. The phalange that allows us to type, cook, and hail a taxi. But we humans aren't the only fauna who have this unique opposable finger. So then, why does it seem that our primate pals are still stuck in the perpetual poop-slinging stage of evolution? Well, actually, according to some scientists, it seems that our hairy cousins might be entering the Stone Age. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, I've seen monkeys use rocks to crack nuts before, no big deal. We're talking about something a tad more sophisticated here. Sure, apes have been known to dabble in the world of tools for a while, but recent studies suggest they're building on their tool usage to impressive new heights. Let's take orangutans. Arguably the most chill, most contemplative of the primate bunch. They seem to have more going on in those thoughtful eyes than they're letting on. World domination, perhaps? We hope not. As far-fetched as that may seem, scientists have witnessed them fishing. No, not with a fancy rod, a tackle box, and a cold one in their hands. We're talking about wilderness ingenuity here. Turns out these clever apes are using sticks, simple sticks, to fish out termites from their holes. That's some pretty serious problem solving, especially considering the snack they're after is about the size of a sesame seed. But orangutans aren't the only apes exhibiting Stone Age behaviors. Chimpanzees, our closest living relatives, are also showing some impressive tool skills. Remember those childhood documentaries with chimps flinging rocks into trees to knock down some fruit? Well, it turns out they're not just randomly swinging. They're using specific techniques, choosing the right kind of rock, and even crafting platforms to hold the snack steady for smashing open. Something scientists are starting to pick up is that apes aren't just using tools instinctively. They're actually modifying them. Researchers have documented gorillas sharpening sticks, and even using leaves to create makeshift sponges for soaking up water. Gorillas have also been known to modify large sticks so they can be used as walking sticks. That's right. Gorillas have essentially invented for themselves walking sticks and are using them to travel across difficult terrain. Stepping away from the tools, however, and into an area of evolution that's even more advanced. Monkeys are practicing medicine. Let's get back to that orangutan from the beginning. Those orangutans we spoke of might be the first animals observed exhibiting what looks a whole lot like first aid. These brainiacs seem to understand the connection between certain plants and their own well-being. Scientists have observed them munching on leaves they wouldn't normally touch, leaves with known anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. Baffling enough, they aren't doing this at random. They're specifically targeting these plants when they have a cut or wound. Sometimes they don't even swallow the leaves. Instead, they chew them into a paste, and then, if you'd believe it, they apply it directly to the wound like a natural bandage. Think about that for a second. This isn't just instinct. It shows an incredible understanding of cause and effect, using the environment for their own medical needs. Now, of course, we can't expect them to whip up a penicillin smoothie and/or perform open-heart surgery on a fellow primate who's fallen from a tree. But this behavior suggests a level of self-awareness and problem solving that scientists haven't quite seen before in the animal kingdom. So what does this all mean? Are we about to witness the rise of the planet of the apes, with chimps in uniform barking orders and infiltrating covert operations? Probably not, but does it suggest that apes are far more intelligent, adaptable, and perhaps evolving more than we previously thought? They're demonstrating a level of problem solving and tool usage that pushes the boundaries of what we've long considered to be primitive. Of course, there's still a long evolutionary road ahead for our primate cousins. But one thing's for sure, the next time you see a monkey scratching its head, don't be surprised if it pulls out a bamboo brush of its own creation from under the rock right next to it. So what does this mean? Is there going to be like some kind of apocalypse, Younger Dryas impact, giant wave, or one of these other, semi-conspiratorial, mythical apocalypse style events that's going to destroy the whole planet and all the civilization will be gone, so we'll die out, and then the apes will, they'll evolve and run the planet? Maybe. That could happen. happen. Anyway, thanks for watching to the end, and bye for now.